I'm in my living room and I am going to attempt to take you guys on one of my work trips. It is a whirlwind. Let me just be straight up and down honest from the beginning. Right now it is 7:30 p.m. and I'm probably gonna head to the airport around 8:15. The plane boards at 10, but I have to check in a bag and it's in San Francisco. You never know what the traffic is going to be like, and I cannot miss this flight. I have worked a full day at work. I woke up this morning and then we had to record an episode around 9 a.m., an episode of We Need to Talk Now. I worked all day doing social posting, all the emails that I have to answer, just all the work things that I have to do. Then I got ready for the trip. I showered because I always shower before I get on the plane, especially on a red eye, because I know as soon as I land that I'm going to just be out there in the world. I don't know if my, hotel room will be ready or whatever. And so I just like to be as clean as I can right before I get on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, also planes, small spaces, not trying to be the person that smells on the plane. You feel me? Work trips are fun, but it's also a lot of work. I know the moment that I hit ground in New York, I'm working that entire day to get ready for the next day. And I've already been working for weeks to get ready. I try to have fun when I'm in New York and do something. This time, because it's the holidays, I'm gonna go see all the lights. It is truly magical in New York during this time. And let me show you what I packed, because it looks like a lot, but it's not just a 2.5 day work trip this time. It's me going home afterwards. So I need clothes when I go home. So you're going to see this huge Gigantor bag, but don't judge, because technically it's for more than 10 days. So I feel like with that in mind, I actually packed pretty well. So here's my huge backpack, and it is stuffed because it has all of my podcasting equipment in here. When I'm on the road, I still have to record. I think this time when I'm on the road, I'm recording 3 times. I also bring my makeup in this bag because if they lose my bag, at least I can beat my face. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite. It is a scarf, but it really works as a blanket too. So I bring it on the plane because I be getting cold, period. And they don't give you blankets when you sit in Comfort Plus or just the exit row. This is my crossbody bag. You cannot go wrong with a duffel. I don't care what anybody says. It's a light bag. You can stuff many things in it. This has bags you can see it's not really opening, but it does on both sides. It has a compartment here for all your toiletries and stuff. And then inside the bag, it has a mesh bag for your undergarments and such like that. So I'm not even gonna hold you. This bag has 3 outfits that are clean, and the rest I have in a huge bag and it's dirty clothes, and I'm gonna wash it at my mama's house because I still live in an apartment that doesn't have a washer and dryer in it. And I'd rather wash my clothes at my mama's house than at the wash house. And plus I just didn't have time. So yeah, I'm showered, I'm packed, I'm ready to go. House is fully clean because I don't leave my house with any kind of trash or dishes or whatever. I mean, no judgment if you do, but that's just not my thing. And yeah, I'm gonna sit here for about 15 more minutes and then I'm gonna get in that Uber and get on the plane and be knocked out. You hear me? I have a face mask. I have a full puff coat from head to toe. I take that scarf, I wrap myself in it, have the puff coat on, have the eye mask on, and I'm out. If I'm in the exit row, I wait for them to do their exit row asks, are you able to assist? Yes, ma'am. Just wake me up because I'll be asleep. Please believe I would be ready to go in the case of an emergency. Don't you worry. However, I do knock out smooth after she says that. But today I'm in Comfort Plus, so I am just going to get on that plane, put that eye mask on, and be out for the count. I I promise you, every single time I go through security, I have TSA, I have Clear, I have the real ID, I have all the things, but they just want to stop me every single time. This time, and I've never had this happen before, they stopped me on the way through and then asked me to get my cell phone out of my bag so they could check my cell phone that was in my bag that went through security. Why are we checking the cell phone that already went through security? Anyone from TSA explain it to me, please. I don't get it. But anyway, we made it. Not only did we make it, our bag was over by 3 pounds and they still let it go through. Apparently, when you're an elite member, because I'm not to the diamond status or whatever the highest one is, but I didn't know this because nobody be telling people. Well, I probably just didn't read it. But apparently when you're elite status, your bag can be over. I was very, very excited about that. I always pack a second bag in my bag, and I'm the one, I'll just flip it real quick, put, you know, the extra little pounds in the other bag, check 2. But now I know that I can overpack and it's gonna be all right. Come on, silver medallion. You're good for something, girl. I am gonna get ready for this flight. I'm gonna take some Advil, chill out. I always get a little bit of car sick on the way here because, you know, Uber's drivers, they just be driving like this, and it's not good for me. So I'm gonna chill, relax, start to wind down, because as soon as I hit that plane seat, she will be out for the count, period. The hater. But I do have a question for you before I get on this plane. If your rideshare driver does not help you put your bag in and out of the trunk, like if they don't even get out, right? Does that affect their tip? I want, in the comments, please let me know, because I go back and forth with it. I'm like, is it part of what they're supposed to do? I'm not sure. I know that it's really hard to be a rideshare driver and you really don't make that much money at the end of the day. So I don't want to shortchange anyone, but also at the end of the day, I feel like you should at least attempt it. But then what if you can't lift anything heavy? I don't think you should be dinged for that. So it's just, I don't know. I go back and forth. So I just want to get your opinion. So in the comments, just let me know what you normally do or how you feel about that, because it's something that I'm completely torn about. The lady at the gate just told me that I was tall. People just love to think that they're the first ones every dang day. I am now in New York. It is like 6:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I slept okay. Right when you get to New York, you're always awakened by about a 1.5 mile walk to get to your bag. So I guess I'll be awake by the time I get there. So unfortunately my room is not ready, but that means that I get to eat breakfast. I'm at this place called Sip & Co. Looks really good. The coffee is fantastic. I'll show you what I got. Got a little salmon lox bagel. And we're just gonna sit here and work. Yeah. Looks really good. I love when there's like a little burnt on the bagel. But I'm gonna eat this because there's birds and they're gonna try and get it. Okay, bye. I definitely had to put this hood on, y'all, because the way this hair looked, and I could not find any water. I do have a brush in my pocket, so we're gonna get it done one of these times, but come on, hood. Look kind of aesthetically pleasing. One place I definitely love to come to, and it's kind of close to my hotel, so it's a walk, but it's Central Park. It's very cliche to come to Central Park in New York, but there's so many amazing landscapes. People are just enjoying themselves. It's peaceful. There's dogs. There's one running by me right now, and he does not even care that I'm sitting here. So when I can, I try to come at, like, have lunch. And even if it's just for 20 minutes, I like to come here. So that's where I am, Central Park. I'm trying to find better lighting, but it's not happening. Right now, I have a light that is in my hotel room on my face, so the lighting is not the best, okay? But just let it be what it is. I worked all day, I had meetings, but we are in New York and it is in the middle of the holiday season. There is no way that we are going to be here and have a free night and not go and look at all the Christmas lights. I showered, put on a new fit, something a little bit warmer. I needed something more on these legs than just leggings because it was cold out there. I did a little beat on this face because I was looking a little haggard, a little raggedy. And also, I just want to be presentable because I feel like I'm going to see Christmas lights. I might have my Hallmark movie moment where I meet my man. You know what I'm saying? My husband is just going to walk up to me and be like, "Are you looking at the Christmas lights?" I'm going to be like, "Yeah, are you looking at the Christmas lights?" He's going to be like, "Yeah, we should get married and just have a fairy tale life." Done. But honestly, I fully expect myself to have a Hallmark movie moment at one point in time in my life. It's gonna happen. So I would take you on a tour of this hotel. If that's something you want in the future, let me know. But to be honest, there really isn't a lot going on in here except for this headboard. That's all you really need to see. I mean, what? And it goes all the way up, look. Y'all, this is a headboard, okay? I don't want to know anything about it, but yeah, that was a choice. When someone decided that they were going to decorate these hotel rooms, they said, what about a headboard that actually curves on the ceiling and looks like one of those like blot tests? You know what I'm talking about. When you go to the therapist and they be like, what do you see here? That's what's going on behind me. It's certainly not timeless, designer, but that's all you really need to see in this hotel room is that. I do have some tips for staying in hotel rooms though. Never let your feet hit the ground, shower included. You don't want bare feet on any of this. I don't care how nice the hotel is. Always do the double locks, and I also put a piece of furniture in front of it when I'm sleeping because ain't no way you coming in here and getting me. When you're by yourself in a hotel room, I don't think that you can ever do everything you can to make yourself feel secure. I personally also keep everything up off the ground. I don't like to put anything on the ground. I keep all my bags and stuff closed. Hotel rooms, no matter how clean they are, there's been a lot of people in them. So I just take precautions. What do you guys do when you get to hotel rooms? Because I need more tips. I feel like those 3 are great, but I should definitely be doing more. So put your tips below so we can all be safe when we go to hotel rooms that have headboards that curve the ceiling. All right, so let's go look at these Christmas lights and meet my husband. Okay, you hear me, Lord? Okay, let's do a little fit check. I have on my blanket scarf that I take with me everywhere when I travel. Normally, I leave it in my bag after I get here, but it's cold, so I'm actually gonna use it as a scarf. This is just your regular hoodie. I got it from Pretty Little Thing Tall. What the heck was that noise? See, that's why you need the chair by your door. Put that piece of furniture under your door and stop playing. And then these jeans right here, these are ASOS tall, 38-inch inseam. They're in a size 12, but I'm kind of almost a 14 now. We will make a whole nother video about that. There's layers to that, yo, layers. And then I have my Jordans on, which you're gonna see these on like most of the time. They go with everything. And especially when I travel, boom. Ooh, I creased them. Y'all okay? I know some people get mad about that. Cannot forget about the coat. This almost floor length coat is from Long Tall Sally. I got it many moons ago. If they have it, I will link it below. I'm not sure if they do or not, but they usually do have an array of coats. And when I saw this one, I said, oh no, I gotta have it. Come on, coat. Ew. But let's go see these Christmas lights. I'm excited. It was raining earlier today, so there was like a drop of moisture from a tree. It hit me right on this eyebrow right here, and I feel like it took some of it off. My eyebrows were hitting. How dare you? I mean, you can't do New York Christmas lights without Radio City Music Hall. Iconic. And so is the traffic. I realized that I wasn't showing you the whole thing. Hold on. There's the star. Radio City Music Hall. Beautiful. There's some little candy canes. And then I actually like this part a lot too. I'm going to show you. There are big old Christmas balls coming up. You know, the only thing I'm thinking about right now though is clueless. My plastic surgeon doesn't like when balls fly at my nose. I think that was the line. I used to love that movie. I bet y'all can't guess my favorite part. Guess below. I'll tell you what it is in the next video. Just for scale. Big old Christmas balls. There she is. The Rockefeller Christmas tree. Hella pretty. One thing about being tall, y'all, I'm always gonna get the best view, period. Look, nobody can touch me, period. There it is. I don't know what's going on with my face, but the tree is pretty. I was gonna cut across, but you see all these people? She will be going around. This is insane. No, absolutely not. So y'all, every year, usually right here at Saks, they have like a light show and it's so beautiful, but apparently it was canceled this year and I'm really sad. They do still style the windows with all the holiday scapes, and so we're gonna go take a look at that, but dang, why'd they cancel it? I'm sad now. Maybe we'll stop the tour. No, we won't. We'll finish it. I had to take a break because honestly, it really is just too many people. I don't really like being around that many people like that anymore. I don't know. It's just something I'm working on, but being in crowds like that, and especially people that just have, I feel like people just don't have any decorum anymore. I feel like people are just rude. They're always thinking about themselves. I can't tell you how many times I was pushed. A couple people said I was too tall to be videotaping. Can you imagine? And it's not like I'm letting them win to leave. I just don't want to be around it. Whew. Let me just take a couple minutes before I go into this cathedral. I don't care how many times I see that cathedral, it just blows me away. And my dad was Catholic, so it really means something to me to light a candle for him. And so when I started traveling to New York for work, I made it a point that every December show, I'm going to go light a candle for my dad. Really, anytime that I'm here, I can light a candle for him at my house, if I'm being honest. But it just really means something to me that he can see me light a candle for him. And I wish he was lighting one with me, but he isn't, so. So I came to this place called the Winter Village at Bryant Park because my friend, she is Liz, recommended it. You should go to her page. She did a really cool breakdown of this village. And then I realized I've been here before. I came here with Sydney. Sydney, what up though? But it's still pretty cool, so take a look. There's a lot of shops, and there is obviously ice skating because I just showed you. There's a lot of food, a lot of stuff that normally I would eat, but right now I'm trying to be good. I know it's probably like the worst time around the holidays, but it's not easy when you need to do it. So that's where I'm at right now. I really want to get this hot chocolate that Liz had in her breakdown that you need to go look at right now. I'll put her tag right here, but it's really cute. I'm going to show you a little bit of it. Very cute. I almost got that s'more cocoa, but I have a goal and I'm going to stick to it. Is that something y'all want to talk about, is goals and sticking to it and what we want to do together, how we want to accomplish them? Let me know. I could not leave without doing the Macy's windows. They are adorable. They put a lot of time into them, and it's just like a New York staple. You got to see them. So here they go. Okay, so those were different this year. I appreciate all the work that went into them, but lightweight creepy. Can we agree? I hope that you liked a little taste of the New York lights. I'm gonna grab some ramen. I'm gonna go back and work, go to sleep, and then hit the studio. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, here is a fit check. What I'm wearing to the studio. Basic sweater dress, some Chucks because I'm gonna be running around like crazy. And then this is so important in my pack because, child, I have everything in here. Just some basic hoops, super simple. I usually have my hair curly, but I just haven't had time to do it. So slick back. Okay, I gotta go. So I don't know how much of the studio I'm going to be able to show you for the simple fact that I use my phone for work. So that's what I'm using now to capture this. I'm pretty much in the studio either filming, cutting, posting, doing something all day. And then in addition to the stuff that I'm doing in studio to promote the show, just the various things that I do throughout the day, we also have regular posting. So I have a coworker, so thankful for her, that, you know, supports me on days like this. In addition to doing her duties, she's a producer for the podcast that I'm on with Ashley Nicole Moss. That is We Need to Talk Now. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to be able to show you today, but just know that if I'm not showing it to you, I'm working incredibly hard. These days take a lot out of me. They're rewarding, they're fun. I love working with all of the hosts on the show, but woo child. Can't really see, but this is the studio. So walking in. This is the studio behind me. That's where we shoot all of the We Need to Talk episodes. Literally, when I'm in the studio, I'm working nonstop. Just got out. It's around 4 p.m. So that should tell you how long the day is. And honestly, this is about the halfway point. Now I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to grab a little food because I really didn't eat either today. And then I have to cut the whole show. So what that means is, because our show airs at 11:30 p.m. tonight, I will get a copy of the episode and I cut it up into different clips, make copy, and then when the show actually comes on at 11:30 p.m., I live tweet the clips. So you really can't schedule them. A lot of people would say, oh, why don't you just schedule the clips? You can't, because it's coming right out of like a game. And so sometimes, you know, with games, there may be overtime or something like that. So you definitely don't want to schedule them because you could have them coming out early and that's no bueno. I'll be up from 11:30 to about probably 1 a.m. when all is said and done. And then my plane board's at 6:20 a.m. I mean, pray for me, y'all. Not you, bundled. You can tell we from California.
Exactly. This foreign to me, okay? We in a snowstorm.
It's not a snow in sight. Just some rain and some cold.
Ooh, child.
But we here.
We here though.
And you look cute. That's a cute color.
You do too, thank you.
And